Brent Rivera, the closest thing America has to their very own Bear Grylls. He continuously puts his body on the line just to provide content for his adoring fans. I mean, here he is, challenging a 10-year-old to a game of tug of war. Thank you for your bravery, Brent. He even survived a date with a $10 budget, proving once and for all that even poor people can find love. And maybe the most dangerous video yet, he ate one colour of food for 100 hours. Now, I can't actually bring myself to watch such a dangerous video, but I can only imagine he is now deceased. And I realise I've been quite harsh with Brent in the past, and you might be wondering why I'm all of a sudden being very complimentary of him, and I'll be honest with you, it's because I don't want to get copyright striked. So Brent, if you are watching this video, just want to let you know, nothing to see here. This is just a kind and complimentary video talking about how much I love your channel. Big fan of the one where you spied on your sister in bed with a boy, by the way. Definitely didn't think it was creepy. So now that Brent has hopefully clicked off this video, let me catch you up on why we're talking about him today. A few weeks ago, Brent Rivera was filming a video in a haunted hotel at the same time as another YouTuber called Tyler Oliveira. Tyler was trying to film his video, but happened to see that Brent was faking a prank and he decided to ask him about it.
Do you fake your videos?
No.
To which Brent responded gracefully by insulting Tyler's equipment and channel.
Do you fake your videos?
No.
Go have fun with your 100 subscribers, bud. You don't have a directional mic on that camera?
Oh, and he also got Tyler kicked out, like the disgusting iPhone user that he is. Now, after this little confrontation, a bunch of YouTubers had a few negative things to say about Brent, and one YouTuber in particular was someone called Dumpy. And unfortunately for Brent, he couldn't just kick Dumpy out of his own house, so he decided to copyright strike him instead.
When all of a sudden, around 4 AM, I received this email. Copyright takedown request received for your YouTube video by YouTube Copyright.
Which is a bit of a contradiction in my eyes, because how does Brent expect people to have a directional microphone if he's taken away their main source of income? You can't have it both ways, Brent. But don't worry, Brent did end up messaging Dumpy saying he was sorry and actually said he applauds Dumpy for grinding. Just a misunderstanding, you know? Brent thought that Dumpy was just your stereotypical iPhone using 100 subscriber channel, but then he found out that Dumpy respects the grind and all was well. I mean, he even donated $400 to Dumpy on one of his videos, which, yeah, is a nice gesture, I do get that, but it's such a rich person thing to do, isn't it? Just take some money, I'm sure you'll be fine. And he did say he was going to retract the copyright claims that did get through, but according to Dumpy, he just still hasn't done that.
Because as of today, March 11th, it is still on my channel.
And some people might say that this is proof that Brent just lied about retracting the claim, and he only said it to try and get rid of the backlash and hopefully people would forget about it. But to that I say, guys, do you not remember? Brent ate one colour of food for 100 hours. That is no way to talk about the dead. But with that being said, for every person that subscribes to the Markie channel right now, that will be one rest in peace to Brent Rivera. Gone but never forgotten. But in all seriousness, let's see what Brent has been up to recently that has kept him so busy that he can't retract the claims. I built a secret gaming room under my bed. So it's just another video that he has copied off another YouTuber. Imagine my shock.
Today we're gonna build a hidden secret underground bunker, so if I ever need some peace and quiet, I finally have a place to go where they'll never find me.
Now you might be wondering, who does Brent have to hide from so badly that he's had to create a bunker in his house? But when you think about it, he does have a lot of enemies. You know, the 10-year-old tug of war pro, or the 11-year-old chewing gum bandit, or even the 10-year-old Bruce Lee. All I'm saying is, don't act like you wouldn't create a bunker too.
Plan is that we have to make a hole somewhere in this room to get to the basement.
I think we just make a hole and just hope for the best.
If you're wrong, Drew, my mom is not gonna be happy.
25-year-old man, by the way.
My mom is not gonna be happy.
But anyways, the video continues with Brent creating his incredibly secret base and then challenges his friends to try and find it.
I built a hidden secret gaming room somewhere in this house. The first person to actually find the gaming room wins $1,000. It can be anywhere in the house. Good luck. Timer starts now.
Okay.
Ben is literally above us right now.
Oh, it has to be.
Yeah, spot on, mate. The secret room that has 2 adults in it and a full gaming setup is right underneath that pillow. Nothing gets past you, does it? But yeah, they find the secret room, and then this bloke just decides to blackmail Brent Rivera in the most malicious way possible.
If I can come down here anytime I want to play video games, I won't tell your mom.
How about no?
How about yeah?
How about
Dude,
no?
I'll call your mom right now.
No, you won't.
I have her number.
What? Alright, fine. You can play video games whenever you want.
Yeah.
Brent, mate? 25, remember? But look, as much as I am making jokes about Brent Rivera making content for children, there's really nothing wrong with that, but I just wish he would make his mind up if he really wants to create content for children or not. Like, if you just look down his channel, the mix between content for children and very sexual content is actually mental. Third wheeling my 12-year-old brother's relationship. Look at me with all these half-naked women. Becoming Jojo Siwa for a day. Hey, who wants to see me touch some titties? This kid acts like she's 21 years old. Oh gosh darn it, you caught me having sex again. Oh well, actually, this video is apparently a song. So I guess we're gonna have to give it a watch. Oh hello there, don't mean to jump scare you, but I did just upload this video I'd been editing all day, and would you believe the irony? It got copyrighted. So I have had to mess with the audio of the song a little bit, but believe me when I say this, you're not exactly missing out.
Oh my god! No way!
I'll go get him. There you are. You didn't like Granny's gift?
I'm 10 years old now, Brent. I don't need to play with toys anymore.
Kids nowadays.
Kids nowadays. Right, why is he acting like an old bloke who just has an undying hatred for technology?
Kids nowadays.
You're a YouTuber, Brent. Kids nowadays is the reason why you're not unemployed.
Seems like everything's changed since I was a kid. The places we went, the things that we did.
Look, I know I made a few jokes earlier in the video about you being 25 or whatever, but it really hasn't been that long since you were a kid. I mean, I'm 24, right? So we pretty much grew up at the exact same time. But I don't remember growing up in the Stone Ages like Brent seems to believe. Like, just because we played Habbo Hotel instead of Fortnite doesn't mean the youth of today are doomed, okay?
Oh, I see I'm acting so much older with the complicated Starbucks orders.
And now we're tackling the big issues of today's world. Why are kids' Starbucks orders so complicated? You know, back in my day, we had to survive on drinks like Coca-Cola, Fanta, or worst of all, Dr. Pepper.
With the complicated Starbucks orders. Only 12 years old, but they glowed up.
What do you mean by that, Brent?
We'd be outside till we saw the street lights, but they stay inside while they're playing Fortnite.
We literally had video games too, Brent. Like, yeah, I guess we couldn't get a victory royale, but we still had video games.
Like tablets at dinner, they're texting their crush, but when I was 10, I was lonely as fuck.
Ah, so that's why Brent hates kids these days, because when he was a kid, no girls liked him. I mean, you'd think he'd be over it by now though, wouldn't you?
TikTok dance every day of the month. How do you keep it up?
How do these kids do so many TikToks? He literally used to do Vine when he was a kid. It's basically the same app. Yeah, so that was Brent fuming because he wasn't allowed into a 10-year-old's party. Kids these days.
Like, I just don't get it. These kids are so grown up. The only thing I was playing with when I was 11 was toys, not girls' hearts. The only thing I worried about was what my mom was making for dinner that night. Was it lasagna or meatloaf?
I mean, you do know that kids still have to eat today, right? You kids these days will never understand what it's like to have your parents make you food and not know what they're going to make you. You will never understand struggle like mine.
iPhones weren't even a thing when we were your age. We had flip phones.
Yeah, and a couple of generations ago, they had to live through multiple world wars. So I think we had it all right. But in conclusion, I can see why Brent feels like he can just copyright strike people for fun, because when you create content this good, you can do whatever the bloody hell you want. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please do a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and if you don't mind me, I'm gonna go and challenge a 10-year-old to a game of tug of war. Goodbye.